Yes, that's joebiline here, and today I wanted to do a video talking about potential features for what could be in a potential update, reset, new season to FIFA Mobile, FIFA Mobile 18, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, we haven't heard anything yet, and we don't know if the game's just carried on or if there will be a reset. That's still up in air, ready for us to find out whenever EA decide. That's if they do. Maybe they're thinking there isn't a reset, so they don't need to say anything because nothing's changing. Or maybe they will in the coming weeks or months or whenever. Maybe at this rate. I've done that video previously. Check that out if you haven't, a couple of weeks ago. I think if there is going to be one, it's not going to be till like November, December, maybe early next year time, just due to how they usually announce things with other games. But today I thought I'd look at some of the features that are in the new Madden season and think they'd be pretty good in FIFA Mobile. So I've picked out 3 today, and if you want me to do some more videos like this, let me know in the comment section below. And I can do, because there's tons of new features in the new Madden. One of those being video cards. In Madden, they have cards that have videos on them, like goals, plays. So I'll show you an example that I whipped up in a moment. But yeah, in Madden, you can pack, do plans to earn cards that have videos on them. So like this Marshall Fault card here, him making a run, pretty cool. So I've put one here from Emery Chan, because Emery Chan won the Premier League goal of the season last year, so I thought let's pick his card. This is just an example, don't matter too much about the rating. So it's a concept. It could be to do with anything. They could do a goal of the week each week, they could just be random cards, anything. But I think that'd be pretty cool. Imagine that, you open the pack and there you see one of your favourite real life footballers scoring one of your favourite goals. That would be pretty awesome indeed. On Twitter, when I sneak previewed this, Ruben had a good idea that maybe they do one where users submit their own goals from in-game, and then goal of the week is the user, and then it's their goal in game. I don't know if that would be as fun seeing somebody else scoring, but it'd be quite cool if one of your favourite goals you've scored ends up going on a card that you've got yourself. But real life goals on cards, or tackles, saves maybe for keepers, like save of the week cards, I just think they'd be absolutely awesome. Obviously, this is just a mock-up design, and they could maybe all be different on the edges and badges and everything. But I think gold video cards would be absolutely awesome, and definitely one of those ones that you'd want to collect and definitely make people want to dig into their pockets for FIFA points. But I guess that's always EA's aim with most things, and I think video cards definitely would do that. Moving on to the next thing that they've introduced in Madden this year is XP. So all cards essentially can be leveled up. Obviously in FIFA Mobile this year with boost we get the ratings higher, but then player ratings when they go higher are only temporary due to the boost in the team. What Madden have done is that essentially your old unwanted cards, or maybe you get tokens that give specific XP, you trade them in onto your card and it levels up. So like you've seen in the image, it was an 81 Jarvis Landry, it went up to an 82 Jarvis Landry. This Jarvis Landry has a maximum of being able to go up 21 levels, and you can see how much they go up by at the top. It switched to an image in a moment where it shows what the maximum stats would go up by, as you can see here. So if you invested in enough players or XP tokens to get him all up 21 levels, that's what all his stats would turn into, plus 17 all of them. You'd use the players to do up the stats, and then you pay a little bit of coins per level to put them up. So you could take, like, say you want to use your card, like a favourite card of yours, but they're low rated, so you're like, oh, like say you support like me for Nottingham Forest, Chris Cohen, saying he's a 73 rated midfielder, and I'm thinking, oh, it'd be great if I could use him, but he's not high rated. I could level him up, and I think that'd be pretty cool. It'd definitely make all different cards playable in the game, so it'd be a really good idea. And it means, I guess, rather than having them sit in your inventory turning into trophies, you could turn them into plays to make them higher rated instead. And imagine the host of different teams you could start coming up against if they had levels higher and they were actually usable. If we're going to stay with this same overall matters formula, being able to level up cards would be pretty awesome indeed. Then the final feature I wanted to talk about today that's in the new Madden season is long shot. If you don't know what long shot is, it's Journey, but Madden's version. So Madden's version is called long shot. It's the same way as Journey. It's a story mode in the console game, But their mobile game have got it too, and the way their mobile game work is it's a series of live events and plans. So you go into the menu, you've got your long shot in its own section separate to live events, but it is all events, and you work your way through the story. You get your, so let's talk as if it's the journey. You get your Alex Hunter card, or maybe you have to do a bunch of events first to unlock an Alex Hunter card. Then once you've done those events, you get your Alex Hunter card, and then you do more events and potentially open packs to level up your Alex Hunter card, to upgrade him. So maybe do some plans to get higher versions, or maybe an Alex Hunter for different leagues, or different boosts. Maybe you can level up the boost. Then as you're playing there, you earn achievements, you get tokens that upgrade him. You have different chapters. So for example, with this, long shots about a college youth starting his way up, tries out varsity, moves into college and all of that, then makes his way to the NFL, and then you have to pick which NFL team you want your card to be for. So it'd be pretty similar, I guess, if you played season 1 of the journey in FIFA 17 console. But that you get your Alex Hunter, you play the season as you go on, you get better, and then you get that Alex Hunter card. So I didn't console, it was a 75 rated card, and then that was it. But this year, with long shot, which is new here, you play the events. You've actually got options to choose different players. So in long shot, it's not just about Devin, who's the quarterback. There's also Colt, who's a wide receiver. So it's different position players that the story can focus on. So if this was in FIFA Mobile as the journey, so we've got a version of the journey, you'd have your Alex Hunter, you'd earn him, maybe like you'd get an 80 elite striker. And then as you're playing, you're doing these events, similar, I guess, really to like Blue Star, but with Hunter, and it's all different events like Blue Star Hazard. You're doing the same event every day. This is a series of different events and challenges you're doing to end up, just so there's a bit more variation there, and there's a few slides in between for story purposes. I think that would be really, really cool. And it'd be good because then once you've got this Hunter, you know you can still level him up. Maybe you can do him with the XP training, or maybe because he's part of the journey event section only, you have to do him only through journey related events and upgrade tokens. I don't know, obviously this is all just assuming and liking, but I do want to hear what your thoughts on these three. And if you've been playing the Madden Mobile, what other features do you like in there that you'd like them to bring to FIFA Mobile? Maybe, like I say, we don't know what's happening with a reset. Maybe a reset doesn't happen, but they do an update. I'd really like to see an update, even if a reset doesn't happen. Just fresh card designs, fresh menus, fresh events. You know, they do them every couple of months. Like when we had the Versus Attack refresh, we've had this profile screen recently. At least if they're still doing big updates every like half year, couple of months or whatever, I think that'd be good. Regardless, I just want to see new things really for the new season. Maybe we'll see them later, but they're the three I've picked out today. What have you, like I was saying a moment ago, I think I'm repeating myself now, but if you've played Madden Mobile, what feature did they have that you wish we haven't had yet? Let me know in the comments section below. Let me know what you think of these ones. I think the video cards would be awesome. Like, it's just so cool, isn't it? Like the actual goal there. I think just having animated cards, maybe they have a few streaks that move properly. They would be cool, but having actual real life goals and plays and defends, tackles, saves, depending on the position, on there would be really, really cool. Imagine that you go into a game, and while you're waiting for the game to load, you see your teams line up, and there's a little goal there, and you're thinking, yeah, that's my club I support in real life. We beat them. What a goal that was. It'd just be so awesome. You could end up just sitting there in your squad selection screen thinking, that was a good goal, reminiscing of real life opportunities. So that would be absolutely awesome. But there's a ton of features. Things like the Weekend League they've added into Madden. Well, they've added a variation of the Weekend League, so I could talk about that with some other features in the video if you want to see that, like I say. But let me know what you think. If they was to do video cards, what goal would you want to see them highlight? If they was to do throwback goals, maybe they do ultimate throwback goal videos and they use old goals, and then maybe as the season goes on they use the new goals from the weekend's games, like as part of the team of the week. Maybe one of the team of the week cards is the goal of the week card instead, something like that. I don't know, I'm just spitballing now. Journey I think would be really awesome, obviously similar way to how Madden have done it. XP I think is awesome because it just means you can carry on using players that you really like, so then you're making players good that you like rather than using players that the game's telling you to use. But let me know in the comment sections below. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new here, come follow me on Twitter at joebilinehd, and I'll see you all later.